Wait and see. Come on, let's get the show on the road, and then you see.
We just did. Take a look.
Live!
Hey,
Living color!
That was nice. That was really energetic opening.
I can't wait to see whatever. Can't wait to see the video.
And no one
I
talked
don't know
about
exactly where it started.
Oh, shit. I didn't mute the stream. Oh, damn it. I'm hearing everything we just said. Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry for the hour and a half-ish delay.
My fault.
Not entirely, because we weren't even ready to go until like 9:45 anyway.
Yeah.
And it's 20 after 10 now, so yeah, some technical difficulties with our new player.
Hi.
2 mics in the
Hi.
same room is very tricky to work with.
I will tone my voice down. Now try not to talk too loud. But I get excited.
Oh boy. All right.
Maybe I did make a really good character, because I feel like that doesn't fit my character, though. My character will be cool. So if I'm excited, it's Jeff. If I'm calm, it's my character.
That sounds good. All right.
Whoa, Dion.
What?
Sorry, Britt's avatar just changed to Theon.
Oh.
Oh,
That's weird, because I didn't do that.
that's her trying to will Hot Pocket into existence.
Fuck off, Devin. Actually, no, we're live. I can't say that.
Uh-huh. We're live,
did
and you
you
just
say?
demonetized us.
I'm supposed to be nice to you. Well,
Oh.
Screw that. There's no fun in that.
All right.
Motherfucker.
The tweet is...
Exactly.
No, if we ever get enough subs to actually monetize, we got to tone down the potty mouth, guys.
Yeah, you guys have fucking horrible language.
But
listen.
until then, fuck that.
Ryan, where were you last week?
Ryan's in the chat?
Ryan's in the chat. Who is the lost comrade? Someone died without me? All caps. Iron Island. Apparently, you like your George R. R. Martin. Yeah, there's going to be some Ice and Fire references in this one when they get there. But yes, Ryan, the Goliath barbarian Ursa was obliterated last week and is no longer with us. We were asking for you in the chat too.
Yeah.
What was that, Matt?
I've already forgot. It must have been a lie. That's what
All right.
someone used to say to me all the time.
If you forgot, it's a lie.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh no, it seems like lies are something you have to remember more
Yeah,
and think more about.
because they're made up, whereas a memory would be something that you just
Recalled.
All right, well, Ryan, it's good to have you in the chat, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like I said, sorry about the delay, but we are still going to go the full time. Sam can't make it tonight, so it's still going to be a full session. We're just running later than normal. So, suppose we should just jump into it. So last week, for those that do not recall, you guys made it. Well, you made it to Stonebrook. You spoke with the minor justice, Riley Cornwallis, who is the niece of the prime justice Beatrice, who is a lady you guys have met before, and it didn't really take to very well. Riley kind of insinuated that Stonebrook doesn't have the spare troops, spare men to help out the poor town of Brimcham, who is having troubles of their own from the beast coming from the Dimhaven. Their wall has kind of been obliterated, and they're trying to rebuild, but Stonebrook can't spare the soldiers because of a number of issues. not the least of which is a very Dimhaven-like situation happening on the nearby Iron Island. You guys, being the heroic adventurers that you are, volunteered to investigate the Iron Island and try and put a stop to it, therefore freeing up resources that Sombra can then send to Brimcham to aid in their efforts. And that's it. You were told to meet with the harbor master, and he'll get you in touch with Irving Whitegreen, who will book you passage across the sea to get to the Iron Island. Now, that's going to be tomorrow morning. So for the rest of this evening, you guys decided to make your way over towards the Thirsty Critter, which is a tavern that you were told about by the thief Hot Pocket in the mine of Frasnogar. And en route to this particular tavern, you guys came across a situation brewing with a gentleman and his friends harassing a cat-like creature. This led to Honey Badger and Ursa storming in to try and put an end to it, to rescue the creature. Fight ensued, and unfortunately Ursa was mortally wounded. Honey Badger, once recovered from Aishling's healing word, then got up and tried to charge after the gentleman who took care of Ursa. Unfortunately, he was already gone. Jackie tried, I believe it was Ray of Sickness. Fortunately, missed. He was able to avoid the attack and disappear into the crowd. So we come back with the three of you, Aisling included, hanging out at the tavern near Ursa's dead body. So what would you like to do?
Damn it all to hell. That's all I got.
Aisling is a bit shell-shocked. She's quiet.
Just a little quiet.
Yeah. It might be a little while before she talks.
Is there a way that we could like bury Ursa somewhere? You can't just leave her here.
Let's light her on fire.
Okay, but I don't think we could just do that in the middle of wherever the fuck this is.
Pretty sure we could do whatever we want. That's what got us into this mess in the first place.
Well, you don't know Stonbrook all that well. You would assume a place this size would have, a graveyard, church, so on and so forth. But like I said, you're in the middle of an alley, and you're in like a semi-residential part of town.
Okay, so if we were like, say she cast Firebolt on Ursa, would that go relatively unnoticed, or?
I believe this is getting to like kind of late afternoon, early evening-ish, so there's people around. I can't promise it would go unnoticed, but I mean, you certainly try.
I mean, do you want to drag her to a mortuary or something?
We could do that if that's what you want to do. I mean, you were the closest.
Let's just do it. Let's just light her up.
Light her up?
Light her up.
Okay. So we're burning her.
Burn, baby, burn.
So Firebolt, that's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can just unleash like flame after flame after flame. Make a little pyre there in the alley.
Where's that cat?
the cat.
That's what it's all about, wasn't it?
It's true. Give me a perception check.
Ah, that's good. That is a. Hang on. Yeah, that is a 5. Kicking ass and taking names.
In the midst of Jackie basically pouring on like firebolt after firebolt to try and basically make ashes of Ursa, you look around and notice that the tabaxi is nowhere to be found.
Motherfucker.
It's not the Tabaski's fault.
Well, it's not the Tabaski's fault.
For just for clarity's sake, it's tabaxi.
Okay, my bad.
Tabaxi.
You think he'd at least want to say thank you?
Yeah. Where'd that voice come from? Who
Ominous
goes?
voice. Cheers.
This is God. A God. A minor God.
God adjacent, at least. Since you're right over there. All right.
See, I was going to mute myself while they're doing all this, but I can't help but comment.
This is what like
I'm trying not to influence, but I feel like I could comment.
All right.
So yeah, they burn Ursa. Do we get a dragon?
What?
What?
We burned Ursa. Do we get a dragon?
What? You mean
I
you
don't
get
know
a
what she's
dragon?
done, but that's cool.
Never mind.
Burning Ursa, getting a dragon. What?
Never mind. Just move on.
Thought for later?
I'll be asking you about this later because I don't understand the reference.
Okay.
All right. So yeah.
I'm assuming it's Game of Thrones. Daenerys.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. Ursa Stormborn. Ryan's already given a shit for all the Game of Thrones references, okay?
I don't think you get a dragon because there was no dragon eggs there.
True.
So
I
in
want my
all
dragon
caps we have no burial for the monster who let the others die unburied. May her corpse feed the sewer rats.
Wow.
Cold.
Ryan's always team monster.
Yeah.
So is she burned yet? Is this?
Yeah. So you can do a pretty good job burning her.
Okay.
Good
I want to pick up a bunch of ash and put it in my bag
Okay.
and rub
You
it
have a
on my
handful.
face.
Very noble of you.
You have a handful of Ursa ashes in your bag. It's kind of dirtying up everything inside. Yeah, you can wipe it over your face if you want.
I'm a
Okay.
bit worried what he's going to do with those ashes, but I'm not going to ask.
I swallowed some. I rubbed it on my gums, snorted it.
She is a part of you now.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
good there.
Right.
Honestly, that's better than what I was expecting. So
So yeah, Ursa's body is no more. What's the next step?
Do we want to try to find that dude, or do we want to go get on a boat? Or do we want to go get drunk?
We should probably go get drunk.
Let's go get drunk at the Tasty Critter.
So Aisling once again corrects Honey Badger and says it's the thirsty critter.
Mm-hmm.
But she knows it's not going to stick. Yeah, okay. You guys can make your way over there pretty easily. It's a single level tavern, but it is fairly large. You go inside, you see a long bar. seating for probably 40, 50 people. Various, I guess what the D&D version of a dartboard would be, pinned against one wall. There's also a table, aside from people just drinking and talking and such. There's also a table with 6 people sitting around it, and it looks like they're having a card game.
I'm looking for a blue douchebag in a poser hipster jacket. He should be bloody. Hello?
You're calling this out to the bar?
Yes. Is this thing on?
Who are you looking for?
I was going to say, Jeff,
Blue
give me a
douche.
perception check.
Who?
Jeff,
Okay.
give me a perception check.
$22.
So, as Honey Badger, Aisling, and Jackie head into the Thirsty Critter, I want you guys to also give me a perception check as
Okay.
Honey yells this out.
That is a
12.
Okay, Britt, what was yours?
6.
Okay. Asian did it right. Okay. So you call that out, Honey. Looking for a guy, blue hair, maybe bloody. And you and Aisling both notice someone, like they're, as soon as you enter, they turn and look at you and take notice of what you're saying. Jeff, you notice a giant bugbear, a halfling, and a half-elf walk in, and you hear this bugbear call out. Anyone looking for blue-haired douchebag, more or less. And you can let them know what they see. Basically, describe your character.
I am a dragonborn, solid black skin, 6'6", pretty muscular built, dressed in full armor. And I approach this bugbear and ask, "Who'd you say you're looking for?"
Blue douche.
Describe him again.
Poser, douchebag, no shirt, but a jacket. Like
Half,
9
like,
swords
stupid
hanging
leather
out of his
jacket?
butt. Yeah,
Why are you looking for him?
because he killed my friend and I wasn't done murderinizing him.
You fought him and survived?
Yeah, but my friend's dead. And my friends here also fought him and survived. So we're kind of survivors of fights. Damn. Why is this place called the Thirsty Cooter and no one's offered me a drink yet?
Probably because you're a bugbear and you're pretty fucking ugly.
Oh. All right.
You want honesty?
That's
I'm
it.
not going to sugarcoat it.
Let's go.
But hey, hang on a second. You fought this guy and survived. I can appreciate that. I'm not a fan of this character either.
What
I, in fact, have been trying to hunt him down myself.
does character have a name other than Blue Douchebag? Poser,
Yes.
hipster jerk?
So I like your name for him, douchebag. It's a good name for him. But his name would happen to be Damon Barbugo.
Of course it would. Damon.
Damon, yeah. Fitting, isn't it?
Damon Barbuga.
He killed someone close to me as well.
Do you know where Mr. Barbuga is?
Barbugo. You're a bugbear, so I'll be patient with you. No, I don't know where to find him exactly. He's been hiding. I wish I had been at that fight with you.
Well,
He
he's
was
fucking
choking out
half-
some kitty.
that sounds like him.
Do you know the kitty?
No, I don't know of any kitty.
Jackie, what's it called? Like a toxamaco or a tobacco stick?
Were you hitting the head?
Tabaxi?
What?
A tabaxi, right?
Tabaxi. Have you seen one of them?
I don't see one at the bar right now, so no, can't say that I have, and I don't know any tabaxi. All I know is I want douchebag dead.
Well,
You
he
sound
was
like you do too.
super
Join
wounded
the club.
and like oozing out blood and still smirking. So
I was hoping you'd at least wipe that smirk off his face.
Oh, he tried. You might not have half a head if you find him again.
I would have loved to seen that. Same time, I kind of would have been pissed. I want to kill him.
Well, you could still have a chance.
I'll tell you what. You wanted a drink? Let me buy you a drink.
yay.
You half elf? You drinking?
Not usually, but this is a very special circumstance. So yes, I will take you up on that offer.
Round
Thank
for
you.
your whole party.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Okay. So yeah, that's the problem. Go up to the bar. And sure. Asian definitely going to accept. So it's gonna 4 silver pieces, sir. You are able to procure a round for the house. Well, you guys.
Whatever you're drinking, go ahead.
Oh.
All right, so it's up to you guys what you get. Asian's gonna take some ale. 20
Mead with cocaine.
mead and opium sounds good.
Yes. Oh man,
Give me
they're serving opium. I'm going to skip the mead.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw, sir.
Now that would be a 5. Wow, I'm really sucking balls on this rolling.
It could be because of you're distraught over Ursa's passing, but yeah,
Super
this hits
distraught.
you really hard, dude. You are going to be tripping it for a little while.
Good. Bitches.
Oh boy! All right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a place like this. It's no problem to get narcotics as well as ale.
Okay,
That's
slow
never-
your roll, Bugbear. Settle down there now. No
He's
need to go crazy with it.
I'm in for the long haul.
Aisling looks at the unknown named Dragonborn, and it says he was really close to our friend.
I slap him on the back. I can understand. I was in a dark place when my friend died as well.
Well, if you're talking about a dark place, I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to say naughty things about the dead. But yeah, I wanted in that dark place. And I'm so mad. But I'm full of opium. So I kind of just don't care. I would like to lay down on some sort of mat and have someone slightly fan me while I lay.
Well, good luck with that. Maybe I will talk to your companions more and you figure out what you're doing. Yeah, sure. Go ahead with that.
Yes.
Try not to get into trouble.
So yeah, there's actually a pretty a furry mat that's kind of like the entrance of the
Oh God.
Thirsty critter. So if you want, you can just lay down on that.
I'm down.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
Is Matthew at the bar?
Well, you don't know who Matthew is at the moment.
True. Can I ask if there's a Matthew anywhere?
Sure.
I thought you didn't know.
She knows to ask for a guy
okay.
named Matthew. Doesn't know who
okay.
he is though.
I'm asleep. Sort of.
Honey badgers are like somewhat like.
Do they have a
growly
hookah?
bit,
Like some sort of like long pipe?
pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be that hard to get from there.
Okay, cool. Is there like some, what do you call them? Like a geisha or something to like light my pipe and stuff?
You would need to pay for these things considerably, but
Let me see what I have. Counting money is no fun. Okay. I have 14 gold pieces. Someone light my pipe. Serve me.
Aishlin comes over.
All right.
She goes to light it. All right, hand it over.
My 14 gold?
I'll take one.
What are you talking about?
You offered gold to light your pipe. I'm going to light your pipe.
Oh, okay. But you got to sit here and speak softly to me the whole time. And make sure if I start sweating to put like a damp cloth on my forehead.
That's going to be extra.
But don't wipe the dust off
Sure,
my
I can do that.
Okay.
Give me an insight check.
Here's some gold. Don't let me drift too far.
All right.
I don't want to ride this dragon all night.
And then I say to the half elf, "You really have a strange party here, don't you?"
They're a little different.
Eccentric?
That's a nice way of putting it. Honey is he's a interesting.
Ursa was the only girl with
Lad.
hairy armpits that I found attractive.
I see. You were in a really, really dark place.
Right. So at this point, Jackie, you said you wanted to ask around, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her hands are in her pockets the whole time, by the way. Just so you know.
Okay.
So you can hold his hand if he tries to touch you.
Half elf and dragonborn.
I was talking about Hot Pocket.
All right. Before we do so, I'm finally able to get this on a computer. This is what the picture Jeff gave me.
Oh, he's cool.
So this is kind of what you see, but you said he doesn't have the smile though, right?
Mm.
Yeah, not so happy.
So that's like the gist of what you see.
Nice.
All right. So
my
what you
character
gonna
ever
do?
gets happy, that's him. But right now, that's not.
All right. So Jackie, what are you gonna? Are you gonna ask around? Are you gonna ask the bartender, the certain patrons?
Let the mouse out.
I'm probably gonna ask our new dragonborn friend here. Have you ever heard of a guy named Matthew?
It would be unlikely that you haven't, because he's kind of the name itself is kind of notable in the town, and where you've been kind of investigating Damon for so long, it wouldn't be unheard of for you to know something. So give me a history check. Let's see how much you've learned while you've been here.
16.
Okay. Matthew is the head of what would kind of be like a thieves guild. It's not really a name or title for it, but it's like a shadow kind of group. Very difficult to track down. There are very few people, like known associates. Yeah, you've heard the name and you know the reputation, but that's probably the extent to it.
I've heard the name. I do not know much about him, though.
Okay. Well, thank you. Does anybody else know about this Murthu guy?
So you are just yelling the name Murthu in the middle of
Ask Jacques.
Well, no, but like just in general, like around. I'm assuming there are other people besides us around the
There's
bar.
tons of people in
Yeah.
the bar right now.
So like whoever's in the nearest vicinity.
Okay, you're just gonna ask random people.
Yeah.
Ask the seediest looking person there.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
So you ask the patrons. Well, you look for the shady-looking guys first. A lot of them kind of just like shut down, give you one-word answers. Not really making much headway with it. You kind of get the impression that most people don't know, and if there is people there that do know, they're not telling you anything.
Okay. Well, she kind of gives up and then goes to drink her ale. I guess. For now, she's giving up.
Why are you looking for this Murthu?
Oh no, some cute guy told me to look for Murthu.
Is he related to Douchebag in any way?
I don't know. I was just told, hey, if you're looking for work, ask for Murthu. And
I've
come
heard the
here.
name in association with, we'll call him a thieves guild, but it never really warranted anything into my investigation, so I kind of let it be. That's all I can tell you. I don't. But let me ask around. So I grabbed someone who seemed like he might know.
Okay.
Do you know where Murthu is, or do you know him at all? I asked him, trying to intimidate him.
All right, give me an intimidation check.
Yeah. 9.
9. Same kind of result. Like you do scare the hell out of him. Just your imposing presence alone is enough to like, kind of make him terrified. I will say that you get the impression when he says he doesn't know anything, he's being honest. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, it doesn't help.
Should have threatened to feed him to the bugbear.
The two of you, Jackie, because I'm sure you're watching him do this,
Mm-hmm.
and unnamed Dragonborn, give me perception checks.
Perception.
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Perception. 6.
Okay. You are enjoying your ale and don't notice anything. You see the guy scared and kind of giggle a little bit at it, but that's about it. Unnamed Dragonborn, you notice as you're like picking this guy up and like shaking him kind of thing, one of the guys at the card table kind of look in your direction at the sound of the name Murthu and then turns back to the cards pretty quick.
I go over and approach them.
Okay.
Gentlemen, do you know Murthu?
Jackie, are you doing anything at this point?
Drinking.
So the way I see this is going now, Jackie's at the bar just knocking him back. Honey's on the ground just curled up and he's just petting him.
I'm asking about somebody I really don't even have a clue about.
So the guy that looks up, or that looked up, sees you approach, and what did you say again?
Do you know Murthu?
It's it's either very very brave or very foolish to just be throwing that name around a place like this, friend.
Why is that?
Uh, it's just not very wise. I hear, and he emphasize the hear part half sarcastically. This Mirthu is a man that appreciates discreetness, subtlety.
I can appreciate that. Maybe we should speak somewhere else.
Hmm. Give me persuasion check.
9.
9. Yeah. No, I feel quite comfortable. I'm just speaking hypothetically, of course. Maybe you'd like to sit down, be dealt in. I know Jeff will say yes to this.
Okay, sure.
All right. So you sit down to the poker table. Basically, that's what it is, card game. Jackie, you still drinking?
Yeah, but does she notice that the new Dragonborn buddy just sat down at a card table?
Not hiding it, so yeah, if you want to be watching him, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you notice him sit down at the table.
Okay.
Honey, is there anything you would like to do, or are you still just cool being pacified?
Is there anything he's capable of right now?
Pacified.
Right. And Aisling still there. Again, she's pretty kind of shell shocked too. So the two of them are kind of just trying to cope with comforting each other basically.
Oh boy.
Okay. He welcomes you to the game. He holds it his hand. He's like, the name's Liam. It's yours.
Ikaj.
Egaj. That doesn't sound like you're from around here. And the cards get dealt out.
Is that some kind of joke? I'm a Dragonborn. Of course I'm not from around here.
That's fair. That's a fair point. Give me just a straight up D20 roll.
3.
Okay. So you get dealt a really shitty hand. Round of betting comes to you. What do you do?
Call.
Okay. So you put some chips in the middle. We'll say some copper pieces, what they're playing with. No, silver, because it's really deep. So put 2 silver pieces in the middle. Okay. So, again, I must ask, what business do you have asking for someone like Mirthu?
Well, the funny thing is, I actually don't have much interest. But these interesting companions came in and is looking for him. And I think they may have use to me.
So you have no idea what they want.
Work, apparently.
Ah.
Hey, I don't mind work either, so.
At this point, he looks over to the side of the table and calls out for Samuel. A little gnome gets off the chair, runs over to him, and he whispers something into his ear. And then the gnome takes off and goes to the near back where the bar is, and then to a back room. Give me another D20 roll.
8.
Okay, you've improved, but still not great. It's okay, yeah. So it gets back the betting gets back to you. There's a low bet to call if you want to stay in it.
Call.
This is how you would actually play the hand too.
Probably
That's true. All right. Let's see. I'm curious, what kind of work exactly are your friends looking for?
So Jackie has come over to the table now, right?
Has she?
She hasn't, but if he keeps looking over, she's gonna curiously
Well, if she
wander
hasn't,
over.
I will. Half elf, come over here. I had never got their names either. So
Yeah.
She just kind of looks around and then just, okay,
yeah, you come over here.
okay. And then she kind of slowly, cautiously walks over. What's up?
What exactly are you? What kind of work are you looking for?
Work is work. You know? Unless you got something better than going over the Iron Island.
Iron
Iron
Island.
Island.
What are you guys doing over there?
Well, we potentially have some business there. But that's all I'm going to say.
These people may be crazy.
Where's Damon?
When he calls from like near the entrance,
Who said that?
you know exactly where it's coming from. You look over and see the bugbear kind of looking at stupor, just like, where is Damon?
Pretty sure I don't want to be associated with him right now.
Pretending. Gotcha. One more d20 roll, sir.
15.
15?
Yeah. 15.
Okay. So yeah, you prove you have not a shitty hand, but a marginal hand. You know, you can beat a bluff. Not that any of that really matters. That's okay. So you're going to the Iron Islands. That's interesting. Not many people are looking forward to that kind of trip recently.
Well, it's not like we're looking forward to it, but a job's a job.
It's a dangerous place. I've lost comrades there.
Well, apparently this is a dangerous place too, because we just lost one of our members, so
Touche.
there's danger everywhere.
All right.
Well spoken.
There we go. Sorry. Organize my notes.
We'll buy you time.
Cool. You guys keep vamping.
Where's that blue piece of shit?
Sounds like the opium's wearing off.
It actually is. It's potent, but not long lasting. So you're starting to come down, honey. So, Liam looks at you guys and says, basically, is he with you? Is that the thing with you?
No.
I'm a lady, you bastard. Watch your mouth.
As Honey stands up and looms over.
No.
I just met him, but I'm going to say it's complicated.
With that, the gnome comes back and whispers into Liam's ear again. Oh, not again, for the first time, because Liam whispered first. Liam nods, then looks at Eek and says, I believe is your bet, sir.
So can you help us or not?
The action's on you. Talking about the cards now.
Well, I know. I'm talking about Murthu.
It's not polite to hold up the action, sir.
Can you help us or not?
I got to see how this goes first.
Did he raise?
It's not your action before his.
I will raise 1 gold piece. No, 2.
2?
2.
Do you think, are you considering this a bluff, or do you think you actually have the best hand with a marginal hand? If you want, you give me an insight check. Because it's only you, him, and one other person in the pot.
Crit fail.
Yeah, you have no idea what he's holding.
No idea. I think I have the best hand.
You do think you have the best hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Jackie
You're
try
right.
to look at his cards?
She can.
That'd be what?
How are you going? Well, first of all, how are you going to do it? Because he's on the other side of the table. You're going to walk around the table and look at him. Like,
Yes, that's a good point.
no,
That guy
I mean,
next to the gnome just pulled a card out of his sleeve.
Quiet, bugbear.
Yeah,
Just go back
definitely
to
not
sleep.
with that one.
so are you going to
Yeah,
try
that's
there?
all that happened. Wow.
No. That's still. There's no consequence for that yet. Jackie, are you going to try something?
No.
Okay. Give me a deception check, Bugbear.
Oh, deception check. For fuck's sake. Let's see here. Well, that's a 20. So that works.
Okay. So 2 guys at the table, not the ones on the hand, but the 2 other guys. They look at him and look incredibly angry. He starts explaining himself. He puts his hands up, rolls up his sleeves, shows there's nothing there, says, "Count the cards in front of me," and he's going to try a persuasion from them. And roll the 4.
I say we kill him.
Well, as the baby was, not the baby, as Honey Badger was yelling this, he did raise the pot to 6 gold. But now there's a bit of a kerfuffle about the legitimacy of the hand.
Okay, everybody calm down. We don't need violence here right now. You just want information. Who said that?
I don't even know. He's like,
Kill
it's,
him.
Bugbear, shut up. You're not helping the situation here.
he looks over to the guys. He's like, "You know who I am. You know who I work for. Sit down." And he's gonna roll with advantage. Okay. They kind of sigh and just sit back down on their chairs. He looks back at you with a bit of not like a shit-eating grin, but at least like a bit of a smirk, and says, "The action's on you." So you raise 4 more gold.
I'm not even playing.
Not you.
Oh.
You almost got him attacked.
Haha.
If you want, you can give me an insight check.
$14.
You are barely convinced that he's not confident in his hand and is more confident in his bet by 3 freaking numbers.
We'll call.
Call. Cool. You both flip over your cards. He has the poker equivalent of a pair of deuces, where you have like two pair. He nods in like an affirmation and is like, "Well played." And so you just won what, 6? He raised 6 on W2, so it's 8 gold plus 2. So 8 gold and 5 silver pieces. You win from the hand. And it's like, all right. I believe I have a friend that may be able to assist you. If you'd like to follow my associate here, he can lead you the way.
Avel, that be with you?
Yeah. Who's the associate?
He points to the gnome, Samuel.
Oh.
I kind of think we should leave the bugbear here.
That's
I don't know if he'll cause more. I don't know if he'll cause more trouble here or with us.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm making sure I don't get left behind. I'm walking towards Whispering and the lawn decoration.
Okay. So Samuel starts heading to the back.
Okay.
Before we go in, I buy him a drink.
Buy him another drink.
Yeah, here, bugbear, take that. Maybe that'll shut you up for a little bit.
Gulpity gulp.
He knocks it back and like one gulp, lays it on the table, and just walks off with you guys.
Damn it.
So, yeah. So you guys follow Samuel. He leads you to the back, like a storage room. There's a little lever that's pressed, and then one of the shelving units that holds like food products and such starts moving aside and reveals a doorway. You guys go through there. You head downstairs, and you find a far more lavish kind of area. There's a huge table of food, dancers, and music playing.
VIP section.
Yeah, it's odd that you didn't hear any of the music playing from upstairs, so you feel there may be like magical warning around it, like basically D&D soundproofing. You see sitting at a really prominent looking like table, like a really gaudy looking chair, a man sitting there with long brown hair, a dark like lavender purplish hood. There are where is it to? Crap. Did I even put that down? I didn't know. So in front of him, there's another halfling actually. It's just standing and conversing with him. They're speaking. Let's get rid of this 1 second. You see, again, there's probably about 15, 20-ish people here. Lots of room to move around. It actually almost looks like this place is bigger than the upstairs, so you must be like hollowed out pretty well. Standing behind the guy at the chair, there's these two women standing there in leather armor, both holding short swords at their side. 2 short swords at their sides. What else we got? There is a lot of just like common looking people there. There is a tall Goliath sitting at a table with a shorter woman, a young half-elf looking woman. They're drinking, and yeah, it seems again it's just more of a more regal version of the upstairs.
Goliath.
No one noticed. No one really paid much attention to your entrance.
Until now.
So yeah, you head downstairs, and what do you guys do?
I slam my hand on the table with the dark hair guy, and I say, "Where's the blue douche? Damon Baloney."
The moment you walk up, the two women behind him immediately draw their swords and just aim it like directly towards you. And they both kind of give very scowling looks.
I grab him and try and pull him back.
Give me a strength check against his.
Am I rolling too?
20.
Yeah.
It's contested.
16.
So you got to beat a 16, Matt.
I don't.
Oh, all right. So he goes up. He's ready to slam his fist on the table. The girls draw their swords, and just as the hand's going to go down, he is able to interlock his arm and pull him back and hold him back from doing it.
Put your swords down, women.
Oh.
I had one just like you, who hours ago was taken from me by a blue douche.
Oh, hold on. These are just these look human women. The Goliath was a man at one of the tables.
I was just kind of playing up to their sensibilities.
Okay, sorry. I thought I like was confusing, making it sound like they were Goliaths too.
No, but the Goliath made a tear come out of my eye.
Riled him up a bit. Okay, Bugbear, I know you just laughed.
Get your hands
settle
up,
down. Settle down, buddy.
Lord.
Look, I'm on your side, but we got to be smart about this. And I know this is really hard because you're a Bugbear, but let's try here.
One thing you have noticed is that it's really odd to be having these kind of conversations with a Bugbear in general. Like this, albeit again, not
certainly smarter than any other Bugbear I've ever killed.
By far, like by leaps and
Who
bounds.
is this guy?
This is what you look at. This is the guy sitting at the table.
Oh, I better be careful about my douchebag comments. No, I was in a hall of douchebags.
I think you might be related.
Let's see if I can find a better picture than that for. But yeah, that's generally.
Oh, that's a fine picture. I love adamant. Boy, that was a old joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think
Let's just douchebag with a bit more clothes.
So just in the attempt of slamming your fist down, the guy looks up at you and then he like moves his hand, like waves off the two women. They sheath their swords, and he looks up very curious at the sight of a bugbear and a dragonborn just storming into his place. So you can discern it's not a very common sight. He's probably has seen. He looks intrigued, but doesn't necessarily say anything. He just kind of gives you guys a curious glance. Everyone else in the room is looking at you, though.
Okay. Honey,
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I know you're really, really upset, but this is the one time I will ask you this. Please be quiet. Please.
Now,
Let me borrow your eyes and ears, people of the room. I look for Damon Bugatti, the douchebag of blue. I am going to murder him in short time.
Can Jackie try to cover his mouth?
You can try, but that would
I will
again
bite your hand, and
that would be a strength check. And
strength?
if you want to, if you fail, he has the opportunity of biting your hand.
Okay. Strength check.
Yes.
Oh. That's a 1.
Oh my
Awesome.
god, I got a 2. Instead of biting her hand.
Very half-hearted attempt.
No. You still actually succeed there, Matt. So if you want to, Honey could bite her hand that she puts in front of, especially where she botched it entirely.
I will just lick it. I don't want to hurt her, but I want to freak her out to where she doesn't put her hand near my mouth anymore.
All right, so you go to say this. Jackie like jumps up and tries to put her hand over your mouth. It gets in front of your mouth, and you just lick from palm to tip of the finger.
Gross. I wipe my tongue on my furry arm because that was very salty.
You guys fought Damon Barvugo and survived? I don't know if I believe that anymore.
That man that he said, where is he? Man behind table who has women with swords? You look important, and I am on a hunt to murder.
Well, you definitely got his attention. He looks to the halfling in front of him and just like nods a little bit. You can't really hear what he's saying. It's kind of quiet. He puts his hand on his shoulder, and then the halfling kind of like nods back and slowly turns around and walks back and leaves. And then he looks up at you, and it's not very often I'm blessed with the presence of a dragonborn and a bugbear, especially here in the club. But not only that, you speak of Barvugo. That's, I'll admit, you have my interest. You have my attention.
Barvugo.
So what is it I can do for you?
Barvugo. He murdered my friend tonight, and I almost had him dead, but obviously I'm still upset, so I did not. And they're here to ask you questions about things. I just want the Barvugo.
Okay. Then you want to interject? Because he says you guys have questions. You guys want to say something before he responds?
Not now. I don't.
Jackie we told we could get work. We were told that's what we were told.
The only work I will be doing is slaying baguettes of Barvugo.
I was interested until he seemed to know Barvugo. Now I'm more curious about that train now.
Okay.
You know Barvugo?
I like to stay informed, but even if not, to be not very difficult to not know the name Barvugo. Otto Barvugo is one of the most powerful men in this country.
Who?
Otto. That's the
Otto
father
is his
of Damon.
father. Oh.
So Otto Barvugo owns most of Redatome, including a lot of the government. So, yeah, it's you could say I'm familiar with the name.
Are you associated with him? You work for him.
I work for myself. This is how I've always been. I'm not the best to, let's say, to deal with authority. I prefer working, in the shadows, behind the scenes.
Well, since you like working behind the scenes, how would you like to run this whole country?
What makes you think that I don't?
Just put me in a room with this blue douchebag, and I will kill him and his father so you could run the country.
You'll have to forgive my friend. He's kind of sometimes an idiot.
I'm in mourning, but
Remember,
I'm very
he's still a
upset.
bugbear. He might be a smart bugbear, but he's still only a bugbear. He doesn't know what he's saying.
I will eat souls.
See, King Poison. Poison King.
All right. He makes it clear. He looks at Jackie at this point and says, "So, okay, you've come here looking for work, you claim. I'll tell you what. First of all, I'll give you some advice. If Barvugo is your enemy, it may be wise to exercise caution, at least until you speak to. The Barvugo family have eyes and ears everywhere. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of them were here at this present, or in the moment. At the present. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But if Bravugals are an enemy of yours, then maybe we can help each other. You're looking for work. I just so happen to have a couple of jobs that could use some attention. It'd be no problem to get my own people on it, but I mean, if you guys are here, I can give you information. I can give you assistance. You know, on the down low, of course. But in turn, you know, I would at least expect a degree of professionalism first. The gentleman that just left, I'm sure you've seen the short gentleman that I was just speaking with. He's been having some issues with bandits harassing him, and he's been paying my organization protection, so that's not good for business. So I mean, if someone was to maybe take up the mantle and deal with that issue, I would certainly compensate financially as well as with, you know, information. However, if you are really up for it, and my friend upstairs tells me that you have been talking with the Iron Island, well, it's not. Let's just say it's not the most welcoming place to be right now, especially as of late. But if you could make it to the Iron Island, there's distribution set up there that directly benefits the Barvugo family. So let's say if you were to go there and meet with one of my contacts, they could probably point you in the direction of a way to, you know, hit the Barvugos where they will actually feel it, which would be their finances and their wealth.
Their house.
Going directly after Damon is suicide. It's absolutely suicide. The best case scenario, you do kill him and you invoke the wrath of the entire family.
I will eat their hearts.
Honey, now is not the time.
Yeah, that's the plan, but not right now, buddy.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, sir. I think that's the first time you've been called sir by anybody other than someone in the party. But yeah, like I said, if you make your way to the island, I can have a contact arranged to, you know, point you in the right direction. But that's entirely your call. Again, I would also be very, very much indebted if you were to help with this bandit issue as well. That's your choice.
Well, I'll have to talk about it with my comrade. Is Aisling with us too, or
Yep.
no? Okay.
She's a bit out of it. She's not being herself, but she's there.
Okay. Well, everybody's not quite themselves right now, but well, we do have.
We're going there anyway.
No,
Let's kill the bandits.
honey.
Blood for my sword.
At the sight of this, Aisling looks at Jackie and is like, you know, maybe him killing some things wouldn't be the worst idea right now.
It wouldn't be the worst idea. No. And I mean, we gotta go there anyway, so.
Well, no, you said the bandits, didn't you, honey?
The Bends?
You said the bandits, right?
Oh, yeah, the bandits.
Yeah, he's talking about going to the bandits.
Yeah,
first.
killing the bandits
Oh,
first,
okay.
and then
Let's kill the
They can go
bandits
there.
and then get on the boat. We still have time.
Okay.
Quick. We'll chop suey this shit.
We will pick you up on your offer.
We will take your offer.
Cool. I actually wasn't expecting that. Cool.
how
All right.
far away are the bandits?
Kareem's farm is near the edge of town. Just actually, I believe
Oh, that's not bad.
it's just on the outskirts of the town. So
Yes, they'll be dead by the end of the night.
I like his confidence.
All right.
Taste steel.
All right. That sounds like we have an accord. Although the night is late. I mean, if you would like to, partake in any of the food and the drink now, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you can get down to work.
Aren't you looking for someone, Jackie?
Now is not the time, honey.
Wow.
She's really
I
feeling
think we
this
gotta-
Ursa's thing. She's hurting.
Goliath, at the table. I speak at you. Goliath was
Okay.
just murdered by a blue asshole. Would you like to join our party?
He looks over at you, grunts a little bit, and turns back to the table and continues the conversation with the half elf.
No, you, Ursa? Goliath woman?
Is Murthu within like leaning distance? Like I know he's at a table, but if like Jackie were to lean over and like whisper shit, would he
Oh
be
my
able?
god, is this Murphy?
No one has actually said his name yet, but you can draw the conclusion that yes, this is Murthu.
Okay.
We're not good with names in reality, but I got nobody's name. I was just thinking.
And
That's
your
why
name's
Bugbear, the half elf.
All I know is this half elf, bugbear, halfling.
Black Dragon. What is your name?
There you go.
Eek catch.
Egads.
Close enough.
I am Honey Badger, murderer of Blue Douche.
Not if I get to
this-
him first, buddy.
And this is Jackie. Just Jackie.
Yeah.
All right, that works.
And that is Aisling.
Alien?
Yes.
Aishling. And honey
Egad.
badger?
Yes. Oh.
To answer your
Suppose
question,
that makes sense for a, that makes
the
sense for a
table-
bugbear.
the table is narrow. You could lean over if you'd like to.
Okay.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Immediately, the two women draw their swords again.
Oh. Sorry, that was a mistake.
Sheath your phallic blades, women.
I promise the bugbear is harmless.
Unless you are Blue Douche,
Yes.
then I am quite harmful.
Or a Goliath.
Listen, I don't know much about this whole like thing. All I was told was there was this dude named Hot Pocket, and he told me to come here, and I listened, and he also like robbed me of 30 gold, but like whatever. I'll get that back with work, right?
30 gold, you could definitely get it back with work. Although if you're going to try and say he stole it from you, you're going to need to roll a deception check. Because you didn't steal it, you paid him for information, remember?
Okay, that's fair. That is a 9. I'm not
Yeah.
rolling well.
He looks at you and says, "Oh, so you've been speaking with Hot Pocket? I see. Okay, this is suddenly making a bit more sense. He's always been a little frugal. Well, not frugal. That's what I'm looking for. Indiscriminate with the people he brings into the fold. It makes a lot more sense now. However, I highly doubt that he stole 30 gold from you, unless you're telling me that's all you had, because there's no way that's all he would have taken."
Okay, fair enough. Okay, he offered us information and we paid him, okay? Boss.
That sounds. Let me guess. The information was pretty useless.
Well, it got me here, so it's up
Fair
to
point.
you. Is that useless?
Not for me. Well, time will tell on that, I guess. Yeah, he again puts his hand up to. He's like, Marsh, Laurel, put them just put the blades away. Is there anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. What are you guys at?
If your party was just in a battle, should you not rest before we maybe take on another battle?
Yeah, we probably should take a little nap. Though Honey might have taken a nap on the floor.
I have 6 hit points and I am ready to go.
I like his enthusiasm. No, I don't want to see you dead.
You can find lodging upstairs. If
Okay.
it's
How much time do we have before the boat leaves?
well, you were told to meet with the harbor master like tomorrow, like morning or daytime. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Then yes, let's nap.
okay.
Go for a
Yes.
nappy poo.
So you're gonna like sleep through the night, like do a long rest.
What
Yes. Let the blue douche try to get me while I sleep. I sleep with one eye open like a shark.
All right. So yeah, it's not an issue. There's a couple of rooms available upstairs. Almost as though like Matthew has them reserved for people that do a job for him. So yeah, if you want, you can take the benefits of a long rest. So get your hit points back.
Oh.
Get your spell slots back. You too, Eek.
Thank you, Muffy Brown.
For all the battle I've been in.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know? You started off with 2 hit points.
Not a problem now.
There you go. All right. So yeah, you guys sleep through the night. Wake up. I'm going to assume we'll say the crack of dawn is when you start to stir and wake up. What's the plan?
Bandits!
Well, yeah, I guess that's the plan. Go
The
for it.
farm on the outskirts of town.
Honey, you might want to be a little quieter.
I heard loud moans and groans all night. I doubt
Just
my
wondering if
shouting.
maybe we should make contact with the harbor master first, just so to be sure we don't miss the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What not? Anything. It's fine.
Okay. So yeah, so you can that's still not a problem. You follow the road that you were on to begin with, and you make it to the docks. You see the harbor master. We don't even roleplay that part of it. He basically says, "Okay, you're looking to go to Iron Islands. No one, the only person crazy enough to go to the Iron Islands at this point in time is White Green." And then he like points down the docks to this like how to describe him now. He's kind of scrawny, short, darkish hair, wearing basically just like like pirates, like pantaloons or what the fuck they would wear. No shirt, kind of scarred up a bit. And he's like, him and a bunch of people are starting to load stuff onto a fair-sized ship.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're going to proceed down the dock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see them all getting ready. Looks like they're preparing for a journey. What do you do?
try to track
this
down
the
the.
boat?
Sorry, go
Is
ahead.
this the boat that's supposed to take us?
You can, yeah. And like I said, he's loading it up, so it's kind of yeah. You can probably assume this is his boat. It's not the biggest one. Doesn't look the sturdiest, but it's seaworthy.
Well, I meant more. Is he the guy who's going to take us? Is he the one we have to talk to?
He's the one you were told to talk to. Yes.
Okay.
Jackie, what were you saying?
I forget.
What do you want to say then?
I think what I was gonna ask was, do we find the harbor master? Is he like around?
Yeah, you already found him, talked to him. He pointed to White Grin, and yeah. So you guys are seeing White Grin and his crew basically stocking the ship and preparing.
When are you setting sail?
Huh? What?
You.
Who are you?
When are you setting sail?
Whenever we're ready. Why? Who are you?
We have booked passage on your ship. Boat. That thing.
You booked passage on my ship? It's news to me.
The Queen of England told us to come here to go to the island.
He looks at his a couple people around him and doesn't quite know what to say. Then shakes it off and you've been talking to that old dog at the harbor master's office, haven't you? I don't work for him. You don't book passage with me through him.
Talk
Fine.
to
We
the
want passage
Stony
on your
Brook.
ship. You're going to the Iron Islands? We want to go to the Iron Islands.
Whoa! You want to go to the Iron Island?
Yeah, that place.
It's not a cheap trip. It's not where I'm headed, but we can stop by there. But that's a difficult journey. Lots of people don't make that trip anymore.
How much?
How much you got?
It's not us. It's the Stony Queen of Brookland. The minor prophet.
Minor profit.
Jackie, who is he talking about?
Jackie, help me.
He's talking about the minor justice.
Yes.
What,
Yeah, we're operating on her authority.
Okay. So you were talking to that redhead woman. Okay. Sure. But no, the city's going to owe me huge for this.
And it will pay.
Like you guys care.
Hey, they'll owe us too.
That's true. All right. When were you looking to set sail? He asked you guys this.
We have a small task to take care of, and I think we will be ready then.
You sound like you're talking through a throat box there, Jeff.
Guys,
We have a thing we have to go take care of right now.
You literally had your hand on the mic when you did that.
What the fuck are you guys laughing at?
That's great. So yeah,
I'll remember not to do that.
I'm already just back from a trip. I'm heading up the coast to pick up some more goods, but sure. I can put it off a day if you guys. Is that enough?
Oh, I don't even think we'll need the day.
All right. Then be back here before sundown.
You got a deal, sir.
Okay. And then he starts yelling at some of the people, and again, they're still loading stuff up, supplies, and you see men hammering wood to the hull to cover up holes and like this. And yeah, so now you do have passage booked to the Iron Islands.
A worthy vessel.
Certainly is something.
It's better than swimming.
All right, so
It
and with
doesn't
that,
doesn't inspire me like the war vessels of the Empire, but
you've been on war vessels?
For
Ah,
the
you should.
Empire?
I served in the military.
How was that?
What Empire?
This
I'd rather
empire.
not talk about that right now.
The Read-A-Tome Empire, I assume.
I'd rather not talk about that right now.
Okay. No pressure. So yeah, so I guess your aim is the bandits.
Yep.
So that's good. All right, so you make your way. You make your way north. The home of the halfling is actually outside of the city gates,
Mhm.
or no, sorry, right before the outside of the city. Like, actually, I'll show you. His home is here. It's right in the corner.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys make your way up there, and you don't see any bandits. You do see two halflings inside though, like looking in through the windows. What would you like to do?
I'll let
Would-
you guys lead this.
Would it be possible to use Mage Hand to see if the door is unlocked?
You could, sure.
Yeah.
But what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. The hand comes out, grips the doorknob, and opens the door without effort.
Okay.
The two halflings inside look up and then start to panic a little bit as they see the door open up.
We are here to kill you, is what we would say if we were bandits. Now, where are they? We're gonna kill them for you.
So at the whole "we are here to kill you" part, he like gets in front of the male halfling, gets in front of the female, puts his hand in front of her, and like kind of like stay behind me kind of thing. But he looks terrified. His knees are shaking. His like eyes are just bugged out. And then you finish your misleading introduction, and he looks really confused. He's like, "What do you want?"
We're here to kill the bandits, not you.
But you really should have your door more securely barred.
He is right on that point.
The last
Our
time they came
friend's a
by,
little hungover. You'll have to excuse.
the last time the bandits came, they were especially displeased at the door being locked. So they told us not to do it anymore.
Oh, that's it.
I'm
pissed.
Well, do you know where they're located?
No, I don't. They,
Which way did they go?
out the front door.
Do you know what they look like?
When they come, there's usually 4 of them. They're dressed in like reddish, darkish kind of light armor, medium armor, with hoods up.
Just like the jerks with the blue douche.
I don't know what that means, but
You might
okay.
know where the douche is.
So when they've come to
douching.
bother you, do you know which direction they came from?
They come from that way, and then he points basically south. Almost
Better
like they
than
come up the
nothing.
main road.
That's where we came from.
Would there be anything distinctive of these bandits that might help help us pick them out? An emblem,
Besides-
clothing.
Well, the clothing they just described for you, the reddish, darkish kind of armored.
Like the fat guy that we killed.
Now that Honey has said it a couple times, as a DM, I'll say, yeah, they basically describe the same kind of outfits that the two people with Damon are wearing.
Have they ever been with a blue man in a poser jacket?
I've never seen that.
Many swords coming out from behind his bum.
That sounds horrifying.
So, Honey Badger, you're saying these are the guys that were with Douche Canoe?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Sounds like they're members of the Grim Corps. It's a
Again?
faction that he's a part of the Grim Corps. Damon.
What's the second word?
Corp. Well, Core. CORPS.
Oh,
Grim Corps.
the Grim Corps. What a
Douchebag.
bunch
Douche
of
organization.
fucking idiots.
He's so impassioned right now.
The love of his life just died. Of course, he's impassioned.
Let's.
So,
I have no idea where we would find these. Do you know where the Grim Patrol hangs out?
No, I don't know of their exact location, but at least we know who to ask for, though we should do that discreetly.
Do they walk
Nah.
around in public in their little outfits?
Probably. I would say they have agents everywhere. I'd say they walk around in plain sight.
Then let's go to plain sight and follow them. I am a rogue. I can do this. I got skills.
Oh, and I think I'm done talking to the bugbear.
with that, the woman halfling kind of tugs on Jackie's clothing to get her attention,
Mm-hmm.
and then points out the front door. Jackie, give me a perception roll.
Perception?
Yeah.
That is a 16 plus 18.
18. All right. So you guys got up at the crack of dawn and did all this. So it's probably early-ish afternoon now. So it's fairly all over Stonebrook at the moment. But she points at the door and you look out and you see 4 guys dressed very similar to how she described, walking not towards you, but out. Okay, you guys are at this house here.
Mm-hmm.
They're like in a group of people over here, like going towards, not cutting through the road, but cutting through the little like park-ish area here.
Okay.
So you see 4 of them going that way, heading south.
Okay. I'm going to tell this to Eek. Is that his name?
Ekaj, right?
Correct.
Egad!
Oh yeah, Egad.
That works too.
So yeah, she tells you.
That looks like who we're looking for. Bugbear, that way.
Quietly.
Oh my god!
Settle down, settle.
Your extortion will be exterminated shortly. Are you guys following me, or am I just running out there alone?
You're not running.
I'll
First
probably.
I'm not
They
running
should
now,
follow.
but I will be running very fast.
Are you gonna try and sneak up on him, honey?
Already did. I'm already behind them, and they don't even know I'm there.
Give me a stealth check.
Damn. Hang on. Okay. I had to go to my dice. 14 plus. Hang on. Sorry.
If it's plus anything, you're good. Your passive perception is
plus
14.
6.
All right.
I will destroy them all.
So yeah, you are able to sneak up and be undetected behind the one in the rear. Not his rear, the rear of the group. Or his rear, either way. So you charge out, but you stay relatively quiet. The others charge out with you as well, staying a little bit back. What would you like to do?
I would like to kill 3 of them and then ask the 4th one questions.
All right, so you want to make an attack?
Yes, my big fuck you attack.
This is your big fuck you attack. You would get advantage on it, and if you hit, you add 4d6 on top of your damage.
Yes.
Because it's surprise attack and sneak attack.
Holy shit.
Okay, so that's 21.
That hits. So it's your regular damage plus 4d6.
Let's see here. 10, 16, 17, 18, 19. Suck
19?
it. Yes.
All right. So you charge out of the house. You go at them as quietly as possible while still maintaining a decent speed. You catch up and you drive your rape right through the back of one of them. It comes at the front. Just see, actually, then roll hit points. You impale him with the rapier. The blade comes out the other side, and he drops to his knees. He keels over.
Huzzah.
The other 3 turn around, see you and the others approaching, and that's where we're going to stop for the week.
Oh. God damn it. Was just about to murderize all those people.
Unleash in battle.
Well, at the beginning of next session, you can get that opportunity.
Yep.
Can't believe I just rolled 17 HP for that dude. I feel bad.
Obliterated them.
I feel nothing.
Well, you killed one of them.
Sore.
One step closer to douche.
Yeah.
One step closer to a summer's eve.
Oh boy! All right. So for those still sticking around, sorry about the delay. And we should be back next week at the regular time, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. Sam should be back, and there's going to be a big fight. That's exciting.
Yep.
Right. See if Honey gets some of that
Bastards
frustration.
gonna die.
Yeah.
All right.
4 on 3.
Yeah, with that, we'll call it a night, but we'll see you all next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.